Welcome to the 5-Minute Nerd, episode 107, where we break down everything nerd culture into 5-minute segments. Today, we're diving into divine magic, healing, and smiting with the versatile powerhouse of Dungeons & Dragons, the Cleric class. Let's get started. Clerics often get labeled as the party's healer, but let's be clear, they're so much more. Yes, they can heal wounds and cure ailments, but they're also capable of calling down divine wrath, wielding powerful weapons, and manipulating the battlefield. If you want a class that combines magical might, martial prowess, and a deep connection to the divine, the Cleric is your go-to choice. Let's start with the basics. Clerics draw their power from the gods they serve. This connection fuels their magic, granting them access to some of the most powerful spells in the game. They prepare spells daily, which gives them incredible versatility. You can tailor your spell list to the challenges ahead. Need healing? No problem. Expecting undead? Time to prepare turn undead. Clerics are proficient in medium armor, shields, and simple weapons, making them surprisingly durable. They're also wisdom-based casters, which means they're great at spotting traps, reading the room, and seeing through deception. At level 1, Clerics get their defining ability, Divine Domain. This subclass not only determines the kind of spells you'll gain, but also shapes your role in the party. With so many domains to choose from, there's a cleric for every type of adventurer. Let's take a look at some of the most popular ones. First up, the Life Domain. If you want to be the ultimate healer, this is your path. Life Clerics gain bonus healing abilities, make healing spells more efficient, and can restore allies with a touch. They're essential for campaigns heavy on survival challenges. Next, the Light Domain. This is for players who like to combine offense with a little flair. Light Clerics wield fire and radiant energy, blasting enemies with fireball and banishing darkness. They're perfect for those who want to shine, literally. For the warlike among us, the War Domain is a no-brainer. War Clerics gain weapon-based abilities, extra attacks, and can channel divine power into devastating strikes. They're like a holy warrior with a direct line to their deity's armory. And then there's the Trickery Domain, which flips the script. Trickery Clerics are all about illusions, deception, and mobility. They're ideal for players who want a less traditional, more chaotic take on divine magic. Other domains include the Knowledge Domain, perfect for scholars and lore masters, and the Grave Domain, which focuses on the balance between life and death. Each one offers a unique flavor, giving clerics a versatility unmatched by most other classes. Beyond the Divine Domain, clerics get Channel Divinity at level 2. This ability is tailored to their subclass but also includes the iconic Turn Undead, which causes undead creatures to flee in terror. Higher-level clerics can destroy lesser undead outright with this ability, making them indispensable in campaigns crawling with zombies, skeletons, and other creepy crawlies. As clerics level up, their spellcasting capabilities grow, granting access to devastating high-level spells like Blade Barrier, Heal, and Mass Cure Wounds. By level 20, they embody the pinnacle of divine power, able to directly intervene in the lives of mortals and even bring the dead back to life. So how do you play a cleric? Flexibility is the name of the game. Clerics can adapt to almost any role: healer, damage dealer, tank, or battlefield controller. Your spell selection and subclass will dictate your strengths, but don't pigeonhole yourself. Even a life cleric can dish out divine punishment when needed, and a war cleric can heal an ally in a pinch. Tactically, clerics shine when they can prepare for what's ahead. Use downtime to adjust your spells and maximize your impact. In combat, don't forget your Divine Domain features. Many of them can turn the tide of battle. And remember, you're not just there to heal. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. So don't hesitate to smite your enemies with the holy wrath of your deity. Role-playing a cleric opens up rich storytelling opportunities. Your character's relationship with their god can shape their entire arc. Are they a devout servant, an unwilling chosen one, or someone seeking redemption? How does their faith influence their decisions? Dive deep into the spiritual aspects and you'll add layers of depth to your character. To sum it up, clerics are one of the most versatile classes in Dungeons & Dragons. Whether you're calling down a pillar of fire, turning undead, or healing a dying ally, you'll always have a meaningful role to play. The divine power of a cleric is limited only by your imagination and the will of the gods. Until next time, when we'll dive into another nerd culture favorite, keep nerding out. If there are parts of the nerd universe that you'd like us to cover here at 5 Minute Nerd, leave a note in the comments. To help support the channel, please visit the 5 Minute Nerd merch store. To keep getting nerd culture broken down in 5 minutes, don't forget to like and subscribe.